Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Only just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up. Tonight, we gonna let it up. Tonight, we gonna let it up. Just like the sunrise, we gonna let it up.
How's it going, everybody? I'm Jason of Jason's Realm here, and today I'm here bringing you guys live coverage of Monday Night Football Week 8, Detroit Lions at home against the Las Vegas Raiders. Here we go, looking for a good matchup here, and I'm hoping for an offensive shootout here for the Raiders because, quite frankly, I'm down 21.6 points in fantasy. And you know what? We'll even do a little score thing over here on the right side. Let's go ahead and put one up, just to kind of keep track as to how far I am. So let's go ahead here. Add source. Let's call this fantasy, and we'll see if I can make up this deficit. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Right now, I am 21.06 points behind. Let's go ahead and center that. Put it over here and shrink it. There we go. We got ourselves the deficit that I am currently faced with in fantasy football. And all I have tonight is Jared Goff. Can we do it, folks? Let's see it. The Raiders trying to get back on track here. Meanwhile, the Lions getting pantsed on national television last week by the Baltimore Ravens. So they are going to be hungry to prove that last week was a fluke and not the norm. Hopefully we got a lot of offense in store here tonight. I don't see the Lions as a run-first team. I know they like Sam Laporta, so I really like where that is. My opponent has no one else. So there is a chance. That's all I want. And here we go. In Detroit, ready to see who's starting with the ball and how will we go. Dan Campbell, 17, 23-1, 427 record as the Lions head coach in his third season with the team. He is only 47. Meanwhile, Josh McDaniels, the young gun here, he's also 47. Really? He does not look 47. But it is his 23rd season of NFL experience, second season as the head coach of the Raiders, and the Lions will be getting the ball to start this one off. So let's go ahead and give the arrow and possession arrow over to Detroit, and here we go. Let's go ahead and move this over to live chat. There we go. So Max Crosby will be ready to terrorize their Detroit Lions and Jared Goff. And here we go. The kick is up. It is away. The Lions are going to be getting the ball at the 3, to the 5, to the 10, to the 15, to the 20. And that's where he's brought down. Come on, Jared. We need you to have a big night. Big night tonight. No picks. You're 13-4 your last 17 games. 5 interceptions to 28 passing touchdowns. I need you to show up big tonight, boy. Come on. 2018 Rams form. Let's go, Jared. Let's go. In fact, actually, I have a Jared Goff jersey. Is it washed? Maybe. I was about to put it on, but it's not washed, so. Here we go. Goff going to hand off on the first play. Up the middle, going to go to the 25, maybe the 26 is going to be where it's going to be spotted. So let's go ahead and move this over here, and there we go. Let's see. Colby Sorsdahl, right guard for the Lions, making his first career start. And Amon-Ra St. Brown is in the fold tonight. There was a little bit of question marks as to whether or not he was going to play. He is going to play. And here we go. Goff in shotgun. And that's going to hand off, I believe, to Gibbs. And that's going to be for a gain of a yard up the middle. That's it. Yep, that was Jahmyr Gibbs in the fold here for the Lions. Meanwhile, looking at that Raiders defense, nothing really big there. Couple names you recognize there. Marcus Epps, David Long, Max Crosby, Robert Spillane, Marcus Peters. It's not a hateful unit at all. They haven't been playing great, but they're not a hateful unit if they're all in their prime. But here we go. 3rd down and 3 for the Lions. Passing situation, I would assume here. Goff an empty set. Calling an audible. Here we go. Going to send Laporta in motion to the outside. Going to hit Laporta. And there he goes to the 33 for a first down, gain of 6. There we go. Sam Laporta being the guy, doing what he's got to do. And here we go. Sam Laporta, 2022 Big Ten tight end of the year. 2nd round pick this year in the draft. And man, he is picking up right where the TJ Hawkinson machine picked up. Or left off last season when traded to Minnesota. Now here we go, Lions. And with Goff under center, going to hand off to Gibbs up the middle to the 35 for a gain of 3. That is it on that play. So let's see here. All right, so seeing here, Jahmyr Gibbs getting his first career touchdown last week. Highest drafted running back since Barry Sanders. And he was the 12th pick of the draft this year. Out of Alabama. Now here we go. Goff in shotgun. Going to hit the screen out to Jahmyr Gibbs. Up to the 40. Pushing his way to the 43 for the first down. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what we want to see. We need Goff to have a big night tonight here. For the record, Kirk Cousins, before being injured, was at 19.86. Before going down with that horrible Achilles injury. I don't know what the official confirmation was, but there was fear about another torn Achilles in the league. But here we go. Goff going to look to throw, and it's dumped away. As the pressure was coming big time. Robert Spillane off the edge, but here we go. 2nd down and 10 coming up now for the Lions. Wearing their little City Connect helmets, their new blue helmets. And here we go. All right, 2nd and 10. And we'll see. 2nd and 10, Goff in shotgun. Going to take a snap, looking to throw. Over the middle, going to be caught. That's Jahmyr Gibbs pushing his way to the 49. They're going to spot him with forward progress. So another 3rd down coming up for the Lions. But Goff is throwing, which is what we want to see. Okay. There we go. So we're clawing into that lead a little bit. We're clawing into that lead in fantasy football a little bit at a time. So here we go. 3rd down and 4. Goff in shotgun, empty set. It's a full 4 to go, too. Looking to throw over the near side. Going to be caught. That's Jahmyr Gibbs to the 43. Maybe the 42. We'll see where they spot it. First down in Raiders territory for the Lions. And Detroit is moving the football once again. This offense is starting to click. This offense is starting to jive. They are settling in. It took them a few plays this game, but they look a lot more settled right now. than they did out the gate. Out the gate, they were very conservative, doing a bunch of handoffs, a little bit of running, a lot of running. Now Goff is starting to feel a little more comfortable to throw under, throw out on the outsides a little bit. And going to hand off again up the middle, trying to establish the run game for a gain of about 3 or 4. They're going to spot it at the 39 for a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up now for the Lions. Oh, I forgot to update the score for the Lions game. Not the Lions game, the other game. The Jets-Giants. Yeah, that one went final a while ago. Let's go ahead and update that. The Jets winning. And here we go. 2nd and 6. Goff in shotgun from the 39 of the Raiders. Going to hand off up the middle. He's still going down to the 30 to the 27. Who was that? That was number 13. That was not Jahmyr Gibbs. All right. And the Lions just effectively moving the ball downfield. So here we go. 1st and 10, and that was a Reynolds, I believe. 5 rushes and 5 passes this drive here. And Goff in shotgun. Or no, he's going to be under center. And going to hand off. That's Reynolds, I believe, up for a gain of about 1 or 2. That's it. So here we go. 2nd down. 2nd down here. Lions run the ball on 41% of plays, which is the 10th highest in the league. So here we go. Oh, and we're blown dead by a timeout by the Raiders. All right. Marcus Peters was walking to the sideline slowly, trying to figure out what's up with him. Former Ram over there. I didn't realize he went to the Raiders. But, yeah. We'll see how the rest of this drive pans out here for the Lions. They're moving the ball effectively. I have to say, they are moving the ball very efficiently, very effectively. And here we go. 2nd and 8, 30 seconds left in the first quarter. What? That can't be right. That can't be right. The Lions haven't taken 15 minutes off the clock. There it is, 8:37 left in the first. I was about to say, we haven't even been streaming for 15 minutes. So here we go. Lions changing it up a little bit. Under center, looks like another run coming up. And in turn, the Raiders going to load the box. Going to hand off. That's Jahmyr Gibbs. He goes absolutely nowhere. 3rd down and 8 coming up. Stopped by none other than a Mr. Max Crosby. Incredible effort there to just follow the play through and see it through. Max Crosby doing a great job on the edge. Let's go ahead and turn this just a little bit more. Move this over here. And there we go. So, yeah, here we go. For the Lions, 3rd down and 8. Goff in shotgun, looking to throw. Over the corner, has his man incomplete. Intended for Sam Laporta. David Long on the coverage. Field goal unit is coming on now for Detroit. And we'll see what they can do with it. Okay. So now I am only down by 20.02 as Riley Patterson is ready to get the first lead of the game. From 44 here. The kick is up and it is good for 3. 3-0 Lions here as we are just under 8 minutes left in the first quarter. So there we go. Just taking a look here at 3-0 Detroit. Let me go ahead and shift this over a little bit. a little bit. So I'm trying to get comfy because, well, I've had a long day. I have had a long day, and we are ready to go. Let's go ahead and check out, though, about our quarterback injuries. So let's go ahead and take a look at Twitter because, well, we had a lot of quarterback injuries yesterday. Kenny Pickett, what's up with you, buddy? Okay, so Minkah Fitzpatrick is... What happened to Minkah, too? Pickett was limited in their estimated practice today. And the door's still open. He's doubtful, but the door's still open for Pickett to be in. Let's see what happened to Minkah. Minkah Fitzpatrick. Because he went down on our no contact yesterday. As he's been ruled out already for Thursday night. So, we'll see. Yeah, we'll have to see. But Minkah Fitzpatrick not looking great. Let's see if there's anything about Stafford. Because I know Stafford went down yesterday too. As we take a look over here, John saying hi. How you doing, John? Stafford's still dealing with a thumb injury, and we're expected to bring in John Wolford again. Oh, boy. So, we'll see. Because Matthew Stafford day-to-day with a UCL sprain. So, kind of unfortunate there. They're not ruling out injured reserve for Stafford, but they're not saying that he's not going to miss. They're not saying he's going to miss time, though, either. How about Kirk Cousins? What did his thing come back with? Because they were doing MRIs. Yep, torn Achilles. That is officially a torn Achilles for Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins really squandered that situation. He could have been given a no-trade clause. Or he could have waived a no-trade clause, traded to somewhere, and possibly not gotten injured. Or if he does get injured still, he ends up, being able to sign a better deal and showing this guy, or this new team, that he could do something. And let's see, who was the other one that went injured? The other one was Tyrod Taylor. 4 quarterbacks. That is incredible. Tyrod Taylor's still in the hospital as of 8 hours ago, but Jones has been cleared to play. So we'll see. Oh, he was discharged from the hospital due to a rib injury. He's now considered week to week. So we'll have to see. But here we go. For the Raiders, it's time for them to take over now. And here we go. 1st and 10. Garoppolo under center. Going to take the snap and looking to throw. Having time. Over the middle, dumps off to Jacobs, who's going to go laterally to the 30, to the 35, to the 37, but there is a flag on the play. So we'll see. Is it going to be a hold on the Raiders? It's back in the backfield. We'll see. Huh. No foul for holding. 1st down. All right, so Josh Jacobs on the 12-yard catch and run up to the 37. Stands as called. And there we go. They picked up the flag, and we are ready to see what's in store for the Raiders. So here we go. 1st and 10. Garoppolo in shotgun. Going to take the snap, looking to throw. Pressure building up the middle, big time. Dumps down the screen, almost intercepted, incomplete. Intended for Jacobs. Man. Garoppolo had next to nowhere to go on that one, and he had hucked it to the side. Incomplete. So there we go. Time for the Raiders. 2nd and 10. Garoppolo under center, going to hand off. That's Jacobs cutting near side to go absolutely nowhere. Brian Branch and Tracy Walker in there for the stop. So here we go. 3rd down. Giving out all the threes to the Lions, man. There's a bunch of threes waving in the air, everyone. We got a bunch of threes in the air as the Raiders are in shotgun here with Garoppolo. Having to call another audible. Play clock winding down. Got to take the snap, buddy. Garoppolo taking the snap. Blitz coming from the Lions. Garoppolo scrambling to make something happen. He has room to run to the 40, to the 45, but he is short by a yard. 4th and 1 coming up. All right. So 4th down on the Raiders side of the field. Are they going to go for it? Garoppolo talking it over with McDaniels. Maybe they go? Maybe they go here? So we'll see. They're going to punt it. And here comes the punt. It is up. It is away. Called for a fair catch at the 11. All right. So now it's time for Goff to get me more fantasy points and try to win me this game. This game is way closer than it should have been because I'm playing against a guy that is literally 1-6. This guy is 1-6. And he has a running back that did 0.5 points. And I'm still losing because Kirk Cousins, Derrick Henry, Tyler Lockett, Stephon Diggs, and David Njoku all outplayed their projections. Pair that with the fact that Darren Waller decided to get injured. Yeah, Darren Waller getting injured really screwed me. Especially because I have Higbee on my bench who had 9.5 to Waller's 1.4. If I would have started Higbee over Waller, I would have had an extra 8.1 points, which would have put me only down like 12 points. I would have been down by less than 12 points going into the night. So now Jared Goff has to make up the rest. Because I get screwed on injury. Yeah, that made me upset. That made me upset there. Everyone else played well. You know, Christian Kirk did all right, I guess, at 8 points. Not really much I could have done. Olave did 9.6, so it's only an extra 1 point there. That's not really effective. And, you know, Zay Flowers completely bombing the day as well didn't help. But I had 33 points from A.J. Brown, 10.5 from Najee, and 15 from Saquon. And I still find myself projected to lose against the 1-6 team. Thank you, John. I'm not going to be making cookies tonight now. Me and my roommate made some last night. Me and my roommate made some Chuck E. Chip cookies last night. So, we made some cookies last night after relaxing. Yeah, that cold I have midweek just took everything. So now we have to get back in the swing of things this week. And here we go from the 11. Goff gonna hand it off. That's Jahmyr Gibbs, I believe. Pushing to the 14, and that's all he's going to get. Gain of 3. All right. So 2nd and 7. And here we go. Here we go. Goff in shotgun. Going to take the snap, looking to throw. Pressure building over the middle. Caught at the 25. Fumbled. Oh my gosh. At least the fumble doesn't count against Goff. But the Raiders have possession after the fumble by, that was Josh Reynolds. Oh man, that is a huge turnover for the Raiders. Reynolds just unable to keep it. That fumble really just screwing up. Man, that is tough. That is tough. Let's see. So, first down and 10 for the Raiders. And here we go. Looking to throw is Garoppolo over the near corner. Has a man intercepted in the end zone to the 5, to the 10. That's going up to the 11 again. Here we are, right back where we started before the Lions drive. Right back at the 11. Oh my gosh. That went nowhere quick. Oh man. That's the easiest interception of that man's career right there. So we're right back where we started. Thriller. They do a little Thriller celebration there. All right. So, yeah. That's where we stand right now. Oh, boy. So, let's see. Goff. Okay, I'm 19.5 points down going into this drive. So my deficit goes down to 19.50. It's going to be close. I need a touchdown for Jared Goff. I need a couple touchdowns out of Goff. An early touchdown will make me feel really good. Really good. So, that's what I need. Also, we're going to try and get another video out this week. Might be on Wednesday. Because I'm not going to get a video out today. But we're going to try to do an updated tier list video this week. So, keep that in mind. Might get that out on Wednesday alongside Power Rankings. Because I have a little bit of extra time then. If not, then we'll see, because my Saturday is kind of, like, gone. So, if not, we'll get it done next week, and we'll see what happens. Okay. So, let's see. Let us see, yeah. Jared Goff ready to go again on offense. And that was a really great pick by Joseph there. So here we go from the 11 once again. Goff can look to throw to the near side, going to be caught. That's Sam Laporta for no gain. Okay. Interceptions, the most at 13. Turnovers at 16, tied for top of the league. And the worst turnover differential at -10. 15th straight game with a turnover. Longest active streak for the Raiders. And looking to throw. Goff, pressure coming over the middle. Dumps incomplete. Intended for Amon-Ra St. Brown. No go. Okay. So here we go. 4:10 left in regulation here. And here we go for the Lions. Obvious passing situation here for Jared Goff. Because the Lions ain't going to sit down and just take no punt early on in the game here. As Goff going to look to throw, having some time. Pressure building. Going to get a little dancing. Throwing over the middle. Incomplete. Throwing it away. Well, that drive does absolutely nothing for me. And here we go. Okay. Here comes the punt from the Lions. It's up, it's away. Going to be called for a fair catch at the 41. The Raiders at their own 41 now. We'll see what they can do with it. We'll have to hope for the best and see what they can do. So we'll see. We shall see. Okay. So we'll see. All right. Okay. All right. So yeah, we're ready to go. We are ready to go. Oh man. So yeah, we'll see here right now. Just looking like an interesting situation right now. Oh boy. Who was the guy that was 6-1? 6-1 guy is gonna win. Shoot. That's a problem. 6-1 guy is gonna win as well. So here we go. Last division title was for the Lions 1993. Their last playoff win was 1991 against the Cowboys. And here they are. They are back. So here we go. 1st and 10 for the Raiders from the 41, their own 41. Going to hand off. That's Jacobs to the 45 to the 46. That's where he goes down. All right. So here we go. 2nd and 5 for the Raiders. And here we go. Going to hand off to Jacobs again. He's going to be a yard short now. 3rd down and 1 coming up. So here we go. Garoppolo going to hand off to Jacobs. That goes nowhere. 4th down and 2. The Lions are getting the ball back. Never mind, the Raiders offense staying out there. So here we go. If the Lions can make a big stop here, then the Lions get the ball back in pretty good field position. So here we go, looking to throw, pressure coming for Garoppolo, scrambling. He's going to throw over the middle, near side, incomplete. No flags, turnover on downs, Lions football. So there we go. Now Goff has a chance to get a big passing touchdown here. So let's see what they can do. Let us see what they can do. We're hoping for the best here. Jacoby Myers was wide open in the middle of the field, but just so was Hunter Renfrow too. I mean, he was decently open, but he threw it late. So here we go. From the 49 of the Raiders, Goff going to hit the screen on the outside. Going to be caught to the 45 to the 40. Amon-Ra St. Brown to the 37. Although we have a flag at the 45. So we'll see. Yeah, I saw that Amon-Ra St. Brown was added to the injury list yesterday. I'm like, what? No penalty on the offense. Play stands. Big first down. So there we go. Amon-Ra St. Brown getting led to get some momentum going. And there he goes. First and 10. And here we go. Goff looking to throw over the middle. Going to be caught. And that's going to be down to the 28. All right. So here we go. Amon-Ra St. Brown not 100%, but Jahmyr Gibbs going to run down to the 20 for a first down. So here we go. Goff going to hand off on first down, and Jahmyr Gibbs going to lose a yard. So here we go. So second and 11. Second and 11, Goff in shotgun. And going to take the snap here, looking to throw, hitting the corner route, caught, incomplete. Drop ball. Intended for Jameson Williams. So there we go. Third and 11, Goff in shotgun. Going to take the snap, looking to throw. Pressure coming, toss over the middle. Caught, he has room to run. That's a first down, down to the 8 for, that was Raymond, Khalif Raymond. Just like that. That is a huge play for fantasy football, too, for me. All right. So, yeah, there we go. As that takes us to the end of the first quarter. How am I doing in my fantasy league? Well, that's what we're looking at here. Right now, I am 18.8 points behind. Mostly because Darren Waller decided to just get injured after only scoring 1.4 fantasy points. That screwed me over. Guarantee you he would have done more than Tyler Higbee's 9 points if he were in for the whole game, but, you know, can't play the what-ifs. So, yeah, can't play the what-ifs. Gotta play the what actually happens. Whew. So, yeah. Just hoping for the best. Will see maybe first loss? I very well could. If Goff doesn't get his act together and start throwing touchdowns, which they're starting to. They're starting to do a couple touchdowns here. You figure that's 12 points on just 2 touchdowns. If the Lions offense gets moving and they can put up like 3-4 touchdowns, like 3 touchdowns, 2-3 touchdowns through the air, and like 200 passing yards, possible. It's very possible. So, we're going to hope for the best. We are going to hope for the best. And we'll see how things play out. As we are back in the Motor City. Lions having a 1st and goal from the 8. Goff, you better be passing this. Here we go. Goff under center. Going to take the snap. And, of course, he hands off. Up the middle is Jahmyr Gibbs for a gain of 1. 2nd down and goal from the 7. Down by Robert Spillane, the former Steeler. So here we go. 24 plays for 111 yards and a time possession difference massively. Almost 8 minutes. 7.5 minutes. Goff under center. Going to do a little pitch out to the outside. And we have a flag. Hold on. 3rd and goal from the 8 as it stands, but we have a flag. Offensive holding on Taylor Decker, and they will accept it. So we're looking at 2nd and goal now from the 17. Okay. Well, I guess the big thing is that it's now a passing situation. But that was the hold. So here we go. 2nd and goal from the 17. Goff in shotgun, going to take the snap, looking to hand off to Raymond? What? It was from the 16. Now they're back to the 18 for a 3rd and goal. I don't know what was the goal on that play. Like, just take a look at that. What? What was Goff doing? So here we go. Goff in shotgun. Gonna take the snap. Hitting Raymond up on the screen to the 15, to the 10. Push to the 7. He's down. Matt Canada called the play, apparently. Crowd begging for the Lions to go for it. The Lions keeping the offense on the field. 4th and goal from the 7. Here we go. Early second quarter. From the 8-yard line, the crowd shouting to go for it. That they will. The analytics says kick the field goal here, but the Lions don't care about no darn analytics. They go for it on 32% of 4th downs, the highest in the NFL, 2% higher than the next highest team, the Eagles, at 30%. Never mind, there's the field goal. They were trying to get him to jump it. They didn't get them to jump. They take the delay of game. Just a little bit of a 5-yard longer field goal here. So here we go. 31-yard attempt for Riley Patterson. And the kick is good for 3. All right. So that is good. Flip that arrow around here, and the Raiders will be getting the ball with 12:23 to go. Of course, the Lions offense doesn't show up whenever I need them to. Actually, let's go ahead and update the fantasy score. Let's see here. 0.4, 0.74, 18, or 17.74. So I'm clawing back very slowly. Very slowly I'm clawing back into this one. It ain't pretty. It ain't fast. It's slower than molasses, but I'm clawing my way back. You think the 49ers losing yesterday? They're in some serious problems. They are in some serious, serious problems. Like, people are... There's some serious concerns in San Francisco. The defense isn't playing up to what it used to be. Trent Williams and Deebo Samuel are just glass pieces. And the Niners just are not as good as they used to be. I mean, it's tough now for them at this point. If we take a look at their schedule, right? They have a white-hot Jags team next week in Duval. Then they play a soft Buccaneers team, a softer Seattle team. Then the Eagles, who have been sneakily finding ways to win games, before playing Seattle again, Arizona, then Baltimore, who can really go off, the Commanders, and the Rams, who might be able to pull something off if they're desperate enough at the end of the season. Did Deebo play yesterday? I am not sure. Let me see here. Yeah, so it looks like, yeah. So Deebo did not play, but still, Deebo is just a glass cannon in general. Like, he is great when he's on the field, but he is not on the field at this point because he couldn't stay healthy. So we'll see. So here we go, the kick to the Raiders. And it is going to be a touchback. So we'll see. Oh, man. Just seeing the company that Devontae Adams is up with. Calvin Johnson, Marvin Harrison, and Jerry Rice. for 700 plus receptions and 800 receiving touchdowns in his first 9 seasons. And here we go. Garoppolo under center. Going to hand off. That's Jacobs pushing his way up to the 28 for a gain of 3. That's it. But yeah. Well, big moves. Not a lot, I don't think, changes. Because the trade deadline is literally in 20 hours. It's in 19 hours, sorry. I think it's like 4 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. So, trade deadline is really coming up fast. And here we go, Garoppolo in shotgun, looking to throw over the middle. It's tipped! Almost intercepted, incomplete. Okay. You know what? I might forgo a recap video this week and just do the updated. I'll probably do an updated tier list alongside discussing the teams last week, like the last couple weeks. I think that's going to be the plan. But here we go, Garoppolo looking to throw over the middle. Incomplete, intended for Renfro. Yo, there's a huge pocket in this jacket right here I didn't know of. That's cool. I like that. But 4th and 6, the Raiders not going to go for it. And here we go, the lethargic offense of the Raiders continues to struggle. Oh, man. So here we go. The punt is up, it's away, and it is deep. Going to be caught at the 22 for a fair catch. But you know what I really think? I really think Kirk Cousins screwed himself over by not waiving his no-trade clause. Because I feel like there are a number of teams who are going to be looking for an answer at quarterback. Right? If we look, the AFC, well, the Titans have a rookie, so I don't know if you might bring him in as a mentor, I don't know, but you have Ryan Tannehill. But the Broncos would be in the market. Let's see here. The Patriots would have been in the market for Kirk Cousins. Almost guarantee you that. Who else would be in there? Remember Belichick wanted Jimmy Garoppolo instead of Brady? Yeah. Yep. I don't think the Raiders would have tried to trade after just now acquiring Jimmy G. I don't see them doing that. But even on the NFC side, you have the Bucks. I don't know if they would trade midseason when Baker's having a career year. But you had a couple of options. The Jets were a glaring one. The Giants would have considered trading. I think the Giants would have traded for Kirk Cousins. But you're not seeing him trade Kirk Cousins now because Kirk wouldn't waive his no-trade clause, so he couldn't be traded to a team and then get a big deal secured before the injury. So he kind of screwed himself over. He kind of screwed himself over. But here we go. Jared Goff trying to claw some more points out in fantasy this week. And here we are. But I feel good about this tier list right now. I feel good as it is. So here we go. A week from today, Jets, Chargers. That'll be a big one. Okay. So here we go. Goff looking to throw. Over the middle. Wide open. Amon-Ra St. Brown to the 45-50, 45-40. To the 35. He goes out of bounds. A huge, huge gain there for the Lions. That's what I need, baby. What was your deficit before the game tonight? I was at 20.06. No, it was 21.06, something like that. I think 21.06. Yeah, it was 21.06. I have clawed back 3.32 before this play. So, huge play there to St. Brown, though. Goff in shotgun. Going to do a little toss back. Oh my gosh! Josh Reynolds just got, or no, Jamal Williams just got blown up. Or Jameson Williams, not Jamal. Jamal's a New Orleans Saint. Man. So there we go. 2nd and 16 now for the Lions. And here we go. Goff looking to throw. Pressure starting to build. He's scrambling. Going to throw over the middle. Caught to the 20, down to the 15, but there is a flag on the play. Holding. Offense number somebody. 10-yard penalty. Replay. 2nd down. Never mind! Illegal contact on the defense. That play stands, baby. Lions 1st down. Let's go. Good thing you didn't have Pickett for your quarterback this week. I know. I'm screwed, though, in some fantasy leagues because I have Pickett and someone else. Or Pickett, someone else, and someone else again. But I feel like I'm going to be, like, locked in. In a lot of leagues, I have Goff. So I feel like I'm going to be locked in to Jared Goff next week. I would have started Pickett this week if he was playing. But Goff throwing over the middle. Caught to the 6, or to the 7. 2nd and 1. Sam Laporte's on the grab. Yeah, there we go. Jared Goff getting some work done. I am down by 16.22. 16.22. We are clawing back. So here we go. 2nd and 1. Goff in shotgun. Going to look to throw. Hits the screen to the near side. It's St. Brown trying to find his way. And oh my gosh. He's back at the 15. He's down at the 15. Oh, Amon-Ra St. Brown, you didn't hit Khalif Raymond. He could have threw to Khalif Raymond and had a touchdown. Here we go, 3rd and 9. Goff in shotgun. Raiders showing blitz, gonna send 5. Over the middle, deflected, incomplete. Here's another field goal. Woohoo! Well, at least I'm down to 14.9 as the deficit. 14.90 is my deficit as the Lions are ready to kick another field goal. And there's the kick, and it is good for 3 more. So here we go. Once again now down by 14.9 for the rest of the game. So, that's the problem. All right. So we'll see. Okay. But yeah, we'll see how things play out, though. This game is not as offensively inclined as I was, hoping it would be. I didn't expect the score of this game to be 9-0. So, that's not quite what I was expecting. Oh, man. Now I want Chick-fil-A because of the advertisements. Oh, man. Now I want Chick-fil-A. Let's see here. I don't know how NFL scoring... Let me actually check. Let me check. Settings, scoring settings. 1 point per 25 yards. So I need Goff to have, let's hear, it's 4 points for every 100 yards. So basically think about it as he needs 325 more. Or no, 375 more yards passing. He already has 154. So I need Jared Goff to have an inhuman 500 passing yard night. That's not happening the way this game's going. But now only maybe like 1 or 2 passing touchdowns, and I'll be feeling solid. I'm throwing on my jacket because I'm feeling a little chilly. And here we go. One of the tech producers is dressed as a dinosaur. Up in the booth, or one of the analysts is dressed as a dinosaur. So here we go. Gonna hand. No, looking to throw. Garoppolo pressured, hits it off to the tight end, up to the 32. All right. Yeah, it is. It's a nice little jacket again. It has 2 massive pockets right in here. I love that. So here we go. Garoppolo going to hand off Jacobs up the middle to the 35, to the 40, to the 42. He goes. So, here we go. I don't even think I can list any Super Bowl contenders at this point. Like, bona fide Super Bowl contenders, I don't feel confident in anyone. But here we go, going to hit Jacobs on up to the 46 he goes for a gain of 4. Coming out of his shoe, so he needs to put his shoe back on, but there is a flag. Let's see what the flag's all about. Illegal low block on the Lions. Jerry Jacobs. Okay. Yep, there it is. You can't block a guy at his knees like that, buddy. So here we go from the 39 of the Lions. Garoppolo throwing over the middle, going to be caught. That's Austin Hooper to the 35, to the 30, to the 28. The refs screwed the Steelers. Like, screwed them. I saw pictures. I saw what Chris Boswell posted to Instagram right after the game, right? So, that drive before halftime was really funky. Really funky. So, you got the refs, right? Kenny Pickett gets absolutely slammed by the full weight of a defender. No pass interference is called. Or no roughing the passer is called. So the Steelers then have to deal with a longer kick for a field goal than would have been necessary. Boswell makes the kick when there was no one in the neutral zone except the Jaguars. But yet they called neutral zone infraction on the right guard, I think it was. Backing it up 5 yards to where Boswell fails to make the kick. Which means they were down by 10. Which means instead of 7, if they would have had that field goal, they would have been down 7 and playing with a lot more urgency in that last drive and maybe getting a touchdown to send it to overtime. It shouldn't have been that close, but that did impact the result of the game, if you ask me. I'm not saying the Steelers would have made the comeback and made the touchdown and went to overtime and won the game. But we could be looking at a 5-3 Pittsburgh Steelers and a 5-3 Jaguars team had that penalty been called in the first half. So, here we go. 1st and 10 from the 15. Going to hand off to Jacobs at the middle to the 10, down to the 8. Or to the 9, I should say. 2nd and 4 coming up. Okay. So here we go. Going to hand off to Jacobs again, down to the 6. Okay. So here we go. 3rd and 1. Jacobs on the sideline now. Garoppolo going to push it himself, and he does. Down to the 3 he goes. Oh, Josh Dobbs not going to be starting this week, guaranteed. The Cardinals just announcing that either the rookie Clay Tune or Kyler Murray will start on Sunday versus the Browns. No promises to who, but it is a promise that it ain't. It certainly ain't Josh Dobbs. But here we go. 1st and goal for the Raiders from the 3. 3:03 and rolling to go in the first half. Garoppolo going to take the snap, handing off up the middle to Jacobs. He's in for the touchdown. Raiders. But yeah. So here we go. Okay. And the PAT is good. So there we go. Just taking a look here. Let's just see. So we'll take a look. Huh. Okay. So we'll see. Just kind of scroll on Twitter while we got some time. And let's see. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I'm sorry. I was just scrolling Twitter, and I saw this employee just take out a shoplifter with a bottle of Coke. Oh, man. Okay. So here we go. 2:56 to go in the first half as the Lions are going to be getting the ball here. And let's see, it's returned to the 10, to the 15, to the 20 is where he's brought down. Okay. So here we go. 1st and 10 for the Lions. Goff going to hand it off up the middle as Gibbs going absolutely nowhere. Okay. Let's see. You think you'll win? Well, we'll find out. We'll find out. 2nd and 10 here. Goff, an empty set, looking to throw. Over the middle. Caught. That is Williams to the 43. And that'll probably take us to the 2-minute warning. I think if the Lions finally start getting the ball in the end zone, I can win. So we'll see. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here. And we'll see. Okay. Let's see. It's a big if. Well, they're starting to get the chunk plays the Lions are known for. They're starting to get the chunk plays that they're known to be getting. So, and just like that, that puts me down to, I think, 14.02. I need to double check and see. But that'll put me a bit closer, but I don't think my tier list is going to have a Super Bowl contender on it this time around. So, just a hunch. Because, man, things are just not looking great for him. For anyone, really. Okay. So, we'll see. Okay. So we'll see how things play out here. Okay. So yeah, here we go. Here we go. And gonna throw out to the outside. There goes Jahmyr Gibbs to the 45, 50, 45, down to the 42 of the Raiders. So there we go. But taking a look to deadline day last year in the NFL, there was 11 trades involving 14 players. We'll see. We'll have to see how things play out tomorrow. And here we go, first down and 10. Going to hand off, that's Gibbs to the 25. There's a flag. We'll see. We'll see. Taking a look to see if Spillane. Yep. Horse collar tackle on the defense, holding on the offense, offsetting penalties. So here we go. First and 10. First and 10 from the 43 of the Raiders. Goff going to hand off at the middle. Goes Gibbs down to the 36? 26? 36. 7-yard gain. Raiders have an injury here. Going to be a second Raiders timeout. Luke Masterson. So we'll see what happens there. McDaniel's not liking the look out there. Okay. So we'll see what the Lions can do on offense here. Gonna have plenty of time. 1.5 minutes and 3 timeouts still. They can make a lot of noise. They can make a lot of noise with this. Masterson going to the 10. And here we go. 2nd and 3. Goff, empty set and shotgun. Looking to throw. Having time. Over the middle. Going to be caught. Down to the 30. Goes Amon-Ra St. Brown. 1st and 10 Lions. Here we go. Okay. Looking to hand off. That's Jahmyr Gibbs down to the 29. Can you use a timeout or no? Detroit not going to use a timeout. Campbell, you got 3 timeouts, buddy. Timeouts don't roll over to the second half, man. You should be using them here. Here we go. Goff in shotgun. Going to look to throw. Over the near side. Caught. Laporta. Down to the 25. Out of bounds. 39 seconds left. Still haven't used the timeout. 3rd and 6. Teams just do not like using timeouts in the first half. Which makes no sense. Timeout Raiders here. So here we go. Goff has been getting the job done when he needs to here. And here we go. 3rd and 6 for Goff. 3 first downs on 3rd down, 4 for 7 for 38 yards. Third and 6. Here we go. Goff empty set. Going to take the snap. Looking to throw. Over the middle. Going to be caught. First down, Sam Laporta. Here comes your timeout, Detroit. So we'll see. 29 seconds left. So they're going to put 31 seconds on the clock. Goff right now sitting nice right now. He is clawing my deficit back. I am now down by under 13 points. It is under 13 points. We're going to update it after the drive here. But here we go. 1st and 10. Masterson going to the locker room. Goff taking the snap, looking to throw over the middle. Caught! Touchdown! Sam Laporta! And that is a huge touchdown for me as well in fantasy. Because now, here I go. Goff going to be getting on the board big time here. Oh, here we go. 207 passing yards already on the day. Before the touchdown. before the touchdown, mind you. Let's go, baby. And the PAT is good to make it 16-7. And there we go. 27 seconds left. That's got to take us into half. The Raiders don't do anything with it. So we'll see. Let's go ahead and give this a little reload and see where I am sitting at in fantasy football. Oh, come on. Update for the touchdown for Goff. Come on. There it is. Nope, it's almost there. It is almost updating. Almost updating. Let's go ahead and update this to halftime because I don't think that the Raiders do anything with this. I think they just kneel it out and go to half. Then we'll go ahead and reload this. And there we go. Goff already has 13 points. Let's go. I am down by 8.6 points. Or 8.06 points going into the second half. There we go. Jared Goff, 225 yards passing. A touchdown. Let's keep it going. Sean saying it's close. It is very close. Very close. 2 weeks in a row, man. 2 weeks in a row where it's been very close down to the wire. I did just update my deficit. It is now at 8.06. I was waiting on the actual thing to update because I wanted to make sure I had the scoring right. It is 116.26 to 108.2. So, it is close. But the Raiders are going to take this into half. And I am actually going to run and use the bathroom real quick at half. And I'm taking off this jacket because it's getting a little toasty. Little roasty toasty. We back. We back. He just needs 200 yards in the second half. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 202 yards would do it. So, I'm feeling pretty good. I am feeling pretty good. So, we'll hope for the best on that. And we'll just scroll some Twitter while we have some time here at half because, well, we can. So, we have another trade. The Falcons trading for some defensive help, bringing in Kentavious Sweet from the Eagles for a late round pick swap. So, we'll see. We will see. Just kind of taking a look at the rest. But yeah, Russell Wilson is back though. So that is another big thing to take a look at. Russell Wilson is back. But at what cost? Because a 5-on-3 power play for the rest of the game? Huh. We'll see. So here we go. Okay. So we'll see. We will see. Oh, man. And let's see. Oh, man. Wow, so Gainwell getting into it with fans at halftime. I'm jealous. We're not going to get snow over here tomorrow, but everywhere else around us will because screw us. Which sucks. Well, let's see. Any other news on Twitter? Okay. Dang, 24 total punts in Giants-Jets. Okay. So we'll see. Let's take a look here.
Boomer, thank you. As always, here in Detroit, night before Halloween, Lions fans excited. They've got the lead. Raiders get the ball in the locker room. We will see you for Sports Center when it is done. Ryan's thoughts.
All right.
Also got a World Series game. You got NHL, NBA going.
Oh yeah, there is a World Series game going on right now.
Lions do have that lead. Raiders only had really one drive of the night. It ended with 7. They have 4 out of the locker room. Enjoy the second half, Steelers.
Let's see, World Series. Oh my gosh, the Rangers are up 3-0 at the bottom of the 6th. Okay.
That's why we're always here for you with professional grade products and the knowledge to help answer tough product questions. Call, click Granger.com, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
I got this $1,000 camera for only $41 at the
Hmm.
DealDash.com. Online auctions since 2009. This PlayStation 5 sold for only 50 cents. This iPad Pro sold for less than $34. And this Nintendo
So yeah, we'll see.
$20. Deals like these and many more happen in the thousands of daily auctions on DealDash.com. All auctions start at
Okay, but yeah, OBJ being upset. That's a whole nother mess right there.
I got this barbecue smoker for $26.
And you know what? They'll give you a 90-day money-back guarantee on your first purchase.
Let's see.
sold for less than $42. And this DJI drone sold for less than $21.
They even got this Jeep on DealDash.
And shipping is always free. Go to DealDash.com right now and see how much you can save.
Wait, so what's going on with Wolford? I'm seeing conflicting reports. Some reports saying that Wolford will be signed by the Rams. Other reports saying the Bucks are going to sign him to the active roster. Okay, the Panthers won. Yes, they did. Okay. So did John Wolford decline signing with the Rams? Yeah, Wolford is staying with the Bucks. So that's fun. Ugh. Heisner's Lions helmets? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Let's see.
When we started our business, we were paying like an arm.
Okay.
I remember setting up ship station. I think it was just like 1 or 2 clicks. Everything was up and running. Printing out labels.
Yeah, just taking a look at the horrible offside call yesterday in the Steelers-Jags game. That was bad.
Their cost for shipping like were cut in half, just like that.
ShipStation, the #1 choice of online sellers.
The Bills are signing Leonard Fournette to the practice squad.
You get 2 months free.
I think we're getting close to the third quarter. Did you see the video of the Adam Johnson injury that he unfortunately died from? I did not.
That's a great job. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Okay. Oh, man. So, yeah, here we go. Third quarter action coming up. The Raiders getting the ball. And the kick is up and away, and it's touchback. Okay. So far, this game's alright, but not great. Yeah, I mean, the best part about it is the fact that Jared Goff is earning me points in fantasy to keep going 8-0. I need Jared Goff to get 8 points this half, 200 passing yards this half, or if he throws a touchdown, then only like 50 more passing yards. That's all I need, or like 60, or like 100 passing yards, something like that. So here we go, Garoppolo in shotgun, 1st and 10, looking to throw over the corner, caught, and that's to the 36 to Devontae Adams. Is that baby out yet? Yep, I did see that. I did see that. So, with him being out, Minkah Fitzpatrick out for the Steelers already as well. That's another big loss, especially on a non-contact injury like that. But the Raiders are going to try to run with Jacobs for nothing. 2nd and 10 coming up. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Minkah, but it was a non-contact play. So we'll see. Oh, yesterday was absolutely crazy. 4 starting quarterbacks. 4 got injured. Tyrod, and they were all bad injuries too. I mean, here. So Jimmy Garoppolo looking to throw deep over the middle. Who was that to? That was to the 40-yard line of the Lions. Of course, he has a flag and turnover counter. But yeah. You had 4 quarterbacks go down. 3, well, all of them with non-trivial injuries, but 3 with pretty rough injuries. And 2 with absolutely insane injuries. You had Tyrod Taylor going to the hospital with a rib injury. You had Kirk Cousins with a torn Achilles tendon. You have Kenny Pickett, who is very unlikely to play this week because of his own rib injury. There was no physical damage to the structure of the ribs, but there was still a lot where Kenny Pickett could not get power on the ball, and then Matthew Stafford possibly suffering a broken thumb, as Garoppolo gets sacked. I mean, that was just insane. 4 quarterback injuries yesterday. And they weren't your basic, oh, I pulled a muscle. No, they were 4, like, serious injuries. So here we go. 4th and 16, and the Raiders are going to have to punt this one away. It is up and away. Khalif Raymond, the return man. And it's going to be returned to the 25 to the 29, and there's a flag on the play. The Raider is down, number 45. Johnson, the down Raider. So here we go. unsportsmanlike on the kicking team, but even the ball boy's kneeling down. That's not good. You know it's bad when even the ball boy's kneeling down. Oh, man. So he is sitting up, which is good. But, man. Ugh. Okay. Tripping of left foot taking the OC position. I don't know. I really feel they need to tear house down and start with a new head coach to bring in the offensive coordinator that he wants. You have your GM. You're not gonna clean all the way house. You're gonna clean house from the head coach down. Head coach, offensive, defensive coordinators. Maybe your defensive coordinator stays. Maybe your defensive side of the ball stays. But you're definitely clearing your head coach and your offensive side of the ball because they are just not producing you anything, and they're wasting the prime years of this defense. They've already done a good job of it with Cam Hayward. So, we'll have to see.
It's like a science project. Ordering lunch. Easy for you and me, but can be so difficult for a young homeowner turning into their parents. Are those all different lettuces?
Yes.
Okay.
White rice or quinoa.
We're gonna need a minute.
Do you have any food allergies? Well, my teeth are sensitive to cold.
So, we'll see.
Can't protect you from becoming your parents, but we can protect you.
Oh, man.
1945. Oh, I'm just paying for my own salad.
Our way has never been just one way. We're the first.
Okay.
Until the dream gets done. We're not stopping anytime soon.
Go ahead and take a look here, and take a look over there, and take a look all everywhere.
Great to see Jakob Johnson able to get up and
So Jakob Johnson is up and walking.
one of 9 former New England Patriots on the roster.
And here we go.
For Dave Ziegler and Josh McDaniels and the Las Vegas Raiders as the Lions have it.
Goff ready to go after the 15-yard penalty. From his own 44, Goff going to hand off. That's Gibbs out to the outside to the 50 to the 45. Still down to the 40, 35, down to the 33, maybe the 32. Huge 1st and 10 for the Lions. Oh, man.
But these are the things that you take for granted or don't expect, I should say, when you've got a player with his abilities and speed. You just don't assume that they can run with power or that they can break tackles. You assume that they can make people.
So 1st and 10. Goff going to hand off again. Gibbs to the 30 to the 28. Pass the ball, guys.
After the 24-yard carry, which is the longest one of the night for either team. It really was, Joe, because when he got out there to Meek Robinson, I thought
Well, here we go.
he could put in the ground and get going up the field and make a move on him, and he just never did. And you can imagine what a Meek Robertson was thinking trying to tackle a guy like him in the open field. He does a good job.
2nd and 6. Gibbs is off the field, so maybe a little pass here. Goff under center. Good look to throw. Pressure building. Then toss to the near side. Oh no! Intercepted to the 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Raiders. You should have handed it off, Goff. You should have handed it off, Goff. Oh, man. That sucks. At least Goff gets the ball back quickly. I guess.
I still think he was not really trying to complete that pass, more or less just getting it out of his hands and throwing incompletion.
Oh, man. And here comes the PAT. The PAT almost no good. Oh, man. I don't like that. You jag off. Now we know why I call Jared Goff the jag off. Because he does stuff like that. Oh, man. 106.2. Now my deficit's 10.06. Back to double-digit deficits. That's not fun. That's not good either. I'm gonna lose because I stupid injury. I am going to lose because of a stupid injury. Yeah, literally. Waller was injured early in the second quarter. I guarantee you he would have given probably a good another 7 or 8 points. Waller could have got another 7 points out of that game. Right? Let's just say he gets another 7 points. I'm sitting now down 3.06 if Waller doesn't get hurt. But no, I get screwed because I start a guy that gets injured in the second quarter. And it was early in the second quarter, too. Oh, no. Lockett got 22 on my bench. My opponent started Lockett. Lockett had 22.10. Keenum had 1986. And David Njoku went off at 17.7. Come on, Goff, throw two touchdowns for that. So here we go. The kick is up and away. Kneeling it for a touchback. With the Rams, Goff threw interception every 44 attempts. Every 70 attempts with the Rams. Logan Thompson, backup tight end, got 16.4. Kelsey got 11.8. Yeah, that's a tough one. But Goff going to look to throw. Don't pick it off. Going to be caught. That's Laporta to the 30 to the 31. Luke Masterson out with a concussion. We're going to have 3 20-plus players. Quarterback's not one of them. Wow. Going to run with Gibbs to the 38. First down. No, it was... Who was that? That was Williams. No, it was Reynolds. Goff and shotgun looking to throw. Going to throw over the middle. It's incomplete. Intended for St. Brown. Okay. Oh, man. Second and 10. Goff going to hand off. Up the middle is Reynolds to the 43. Third down coming up. 3rd and 5. So here we go. Goff looking to throw. Over the middle, caught! Amon-Ra St. Brown to the 44 of the Raiders. We're going to look to hand off again. That's Gibbs not going anywhere after a gain of a yard. My second league, I don't check much. I won that league. That's pretty cool. Here we go. 2nd and 9. 9 minutes in rolling, remaining in the 3rd quarter. And Goff going to hand off to the middle for a gain of 1. 3rd and 8. Help my opponent. I was playing, didn't start a tight end. Huh. And that was in the league you won? Huh. So here we go. Goff in shotgun. 3rd down and 8. And let's see it. Goff handing off up the middle. Okay, that's close to the 1st down. They're looking at maybe a 1st down. We'll see. That's a first. He took a ride on Kuntz. Oh, no, that's a clear 1st down. Hill 22.4 on my bench. Jonnu Smith only 2.2. Ouch. Here comes the chain gang. 1st down. All right, so Craig Reynolds on the run. So here we go, Goff in shotgun. Gonna take the snap, looking to throw. Hits Reynolds to the 30 to the 25. 1st down to the 21. Come on, Goff. Come on, Goff. We need a big one here. So here we go. 1st and 10. I don't like how much time the Lions are burning on this drive. Because I really need to be high. Because Goff is going to do some rushing at the end. Oh, going to run to the 10, to the 5. Please be short. Thank you. Down at the 4 or 3. Oh, no. Don't run it in. Goff, you better throw it.
And we're watching it here tonight. If anybody was wondering, and when you look at what he's done in just a short time
So let's see.
Seattle, week 2 was able to control him. He's averaged over 4 yards a carry.
First and goal. Goff under center. From the 4. They send Laporta in motion, going to hand off. That's going to be short. No gain. Robert Spillane on the stop.
Over 6 to go in quarter number 3. So this is a good job by Detroit, like they showed in that first half. That Raiders went down, they came away with a touchdown.
Come on, Goff. Let's get ourselves a passing touchdown here. Oh no, this is a tight formation. I don't like this. This is showing run all over it. It is a run, but he's short. 3rd and 4. Or 3rd and goal from the 4. Pass it. Raiders saying they have the ball. Oh, come on! Raiders football, no! No! That's Raiders football!
Crosby went in there with, you see the left arm, Crosby went in there and ripped it out. And then he recovers it. The question is, was he down? I don't know if there's going to be any shot that shows exactly where the ball. You can see Reynolds there at the bottom of that pile.
Oh, man. That's not overturnable. That's not overturnable. 2.82. 8.82. Goff needs to get like a whole point ahead. I need to get my lead up to 1 total point for me to feel good. Because I know they're going to, if the Raiders or if the Lions are winning at the end of the game, they're going to kneel it out. Every kneel down is a loss of 0.1 or 0.2. So I can't just get a simple 0.1 point lead because then they're going to kneel it out. So that's the problem. I don't like this. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. This is not good. This is not good. So we'll have to see. Oh, man. Well, yeah. I have an 8.82 point deficit. My defense came right on by this week. I have them in both leagues. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know you drop that defense. They're reviewing the play here. I don't think they turn it over, though. So we'll see. Yep, stands is called Raider football. Yeah, there's not enough evidence. So we'll see. From the 3, Garoppolo under center. Yeah, it's going to be a false start on the offense, and now they're going to be at the 1.5.
For the Lions over the last 5 years, now you get a false start the other way. Here's another look at it. The arm is still in the air. I don't think that's... Yeah, that whole upper body is actually off the turf. It's all about the lower leg, but there just was not a shot. Well, not to mention forward progress. You'd like to think that had stopped long ago as well.
Okay, so first and 11.5. Garoppolo going to hand off. That's Jacobs to the 5 to the 7.
For the Raiders, they needed that, a gain of 6. Yeah, they sure did. Give themselves a little bit of room.
ESPN League, I probably check in with huge rosters. Arizona defense's backups. Only available are Raiders, Vikings, and Broncos. This league I don't care about as much. Yeah, neither of those options are really that great.
Raiders down 2.
So here we go, 2nd and 5. Garoppolo going to toss to the near side. Caught by Renfro, only gains a yard. Up to the 8. Cam Sutton on the stop. Okay. So here we go. Ready to see. 3rd and 4. Garoppolo taking the snap, looking to throw. Pressure coming off the middle. Caught. No, incomplete. Intended for Devontae Adams. 4th and 4. Here comes a punt.
As Adams had it for a moment, could not secure it.
Okay.
Comes on for the Raiders. 5 targets for Devontae, still just 1 catch. Well, I think this is a throw that Garoppolo would like to
All right.
catch it. He gets a slant route. It's right there, just on the back. And we had a drop last week that would have been a touchdown and got him back in the game. That was big.
So here we go. 4th and 4. Here comes the punt. Punt's up. It's away. It's going to be caught at the 40. Trying to run it back to the 45. To the 49 is where he's brought down. Okay. So here we go. Oh, man. All right.
Is that a chinchilla?
Yes. Wait to see this. A Murphy cup.
Finding a perfect home is hard. Thankfully, Geico makes it easy to bundle in sick.
Look at all that floor space.
Are we here to win?
And let's see.
Here to enjoy some crisp barefoot Pinot Grigio.
Sure, wine and football can be complicated, but enjoying them should be easy.
Oh, man. I'm just deflated because this game is just way too tight. That Goff interception just hurts way too much. Okay. So, yeah, we'll see. Oh, yeah! Miami, Kansas City at 9:30 on Sunday. Yes! Almost forgot about that. That's in Germany. We're going to have to cover that. Oh, man. So here we go.
Welcome back to Detroit. Lions get the ball back after
Lions have the ball.
Check in with Adam Schefter. Adam, thanks for joining us. The trade deadline is tomorrow.
Let's see.
Specifically going on with these two teams and anything, I guess, league-wide.
Shefty's on network.
The Raiders are not going to do anything by tomorrow, Joe. I'm not expecting them to be involved in any sort of deals. There's been chatter about the Lions potentially adding a defensive back, but I still think it would be a surprise, a little bit of a stretch. Their name is
Goff handing off.
They certainly can use some help in that area. We'll see if they're bold enough to
Gain of 5.
don't think anything with the Raiders, and I think it'll be a little bit of a surprise for the Lions. But again, you win tonight, you find a way to win tonight. You never know what happens tomorrow before the deadline.
And let me ask you this. With the injury to Kirk Cousins yesterday,
Waiting to see.
really changes the outlook for the Vikings. The question is, A, do they go get a quarterback, and who would that be? And B, they've got some pending free agents, a guy like Daniil Hunter,
Goff under center.
help a contending team. If they
Looking to throw. Deep. Flag for DPI. No, that's the worst of both worlds. I don't get a completion. It almost gets picked off. And those are yards that Goff can't throw anymore.
Upgrade the quarterbacks that they already have around them. They have Jaron Holder, they've got Nick Mullins on injured reserve, and they've got Sean Mannion on the practice squad. Right now, they seem to be sticking with them. In regards to me, no, I don't think they're going to wind up moving Daniil Hunter. I think they're happy right now. 4-4. I know they just lost their quarterback, but they're not ready to mail in the season just yet.
Yeah, they're 4-4, and
Not seeing a lot.
they go with a fifth-round draft pick out of BYU.
As there is an injury on the Lions.
Jaron Hall. And right now they got Nick Mullins, who's coming back from IR week 10. Sean Mannion's on.
Waiting to see who it is.
I'd appreciate it. If anything breaks, we'll hit you up. Let's go back to this play, Troy.
It's the available in league I care about in order of projected points. Chargers, Cleveland Raiders, Cole. The Browns play the Cardinals this week. That will be a decent one. And it's tough to say. But it was number 74 on the Lions who's injured. Coyote Awosika. Well, let's see. Judy and Zay Jones. Has Judy been all that productive this year? They haven't been playing well recently, yes, but they're gotta be due for a bounce back, right? It's a tough one to do. But here we go, Goff. Handing off, up the middle. No! Stop him! To the 10! To the 5! No! Running touchdown! No! I gained nothing from that drive! Nothing! Nothing! I gained nothing! Has Judy been consistent this year, or has he just been occasionally up, but mostly down? No! Why would you run the dang ball? Why would you run the stupid football? Ah! No! This is not the end. This is not the end. No! Why would you run the stupid football? Why would you run the football when you have Jahmyr Gibbs? No! I just need one passing touchdown and 75 yards. That's all I need. They're going to try to run the clock out, I know. Raiders, score a touchdown, please. Do something on offense. Please. And a passing touchdown's only worth 4 points. So I need him to have 125 passing yards. I need Goff to have 125 passing yards and a touchdown. Darren Waller, why did you have to get hurt? You suck for getting hurt, you know that? You suck. I should drop you because you got hurt. Garoppolo looking to throw, please. Deep over the middle, caught. Good to the 43. I just gotta drop Darren Waller because Darren Waller gets injured and screws me over, so I gotta drop him. That hurts, you know? Like, it's not like I lost putting my best roster out there. Go, Jacobs, to the 45, to the 48. Like, that's what sucks. I'm not losing by like, you know what I mean, having players in the whole time. I am losing because of my tight end, who is the top target of Tyrod Taylor, getting injured early in the second quarter. So here we go. Garoppolo looking to throw. Over the middle. Oh, come on. You can't catch that tight end. Incomplete. John, they have a lot of wide receivers anyway. Well, do what you think is best out of that, John. Right now, I'm just not in the mindset to give fantasy advice. I see my season, like my perfect season ending because of Darren Waller getting hurt. And my opponent just happening to have a players that boom this week. Garoppolo in shotgun, looking to throw. Pressure coming, he's sacked. Stop doing defense, Detroit! If you want to have defense, go to last week and play defense. No! I gotta drop Darren Waller because he cost me my season by being hurt. Here comes the punt. It's up, it's away. Fair catch called at the 11. Raiders, your run defense needs to be on point. On point. I am genuinely upset at this. Like, I am genuinely frustrated because stupid Darren Waller is a piece of glass. I'm screwed. First and 10. Here comes the run game because they ain't gonna pass it anymore because they don't have to. So here we go. First and 10, Goff under center. It's going to be a handoff. We know it. And there it is. Goff handing off up the middle. Of course he can run all over you. It's a first down. First down. The Lions are going to run all over the Raiders because the Raiders defense can't stop a toddler running on them. Goff under center. What a surprise. They hand off again. And Jahmyr Gibbs can just run all over the place because he's now the incarnate of the best running back in the history. Like, you know, I wouldn't be so upset if my tight end wasn't made of literal glass. And not even regular glass. He's made of that breakaway kind of glass. That you tap it, it shatters. Yeah. That's what's upsetting me. Is the what could have been on Darren Waller. But I didn't even have a chance because the guy gets hurt. I am in my hidey hole. I'm in my hidey hole because I suck at fantasy football and I don't know how to project when players are going to be pieces of glass. So therefore, I am the worst fantasy football player ever. Ugh. Like, I'll own up to not starting Chris Olave, okay? You know, I'll own up to that. That cost me about 2.5 points. I'll own up to that. I made that mistake, so I deserve it. But I did nothing wrong in starting Darren Waller, who should have been a lock for near double-digit points. But instead, the guy gets injured in the second quarter. Early in the second quarter. He's been playing really well recently, where he's been consistently around 10 points a game. He should have been 10 points. But no, he gets hurt in the second quarter. Early on, so he can't get receptions. Ah! Just upset at that, you know? And it's also the fact that I'm losing to the 1-5 person in the league. It's not like I'm losing to a team that is 5-2, 6-1. No, I'm losing to the guy that's not even trying. Like, why? I'm losing to the guy that's not even trying. Oh, here goes Laporta on a reception. But of course he's not going to go far because why would the Lions be able to pass the ball effectively? So we'll see. This is tough. Stop him! No! Jahmyr Gibbs running for another first down almost. I give up in this league. I literally give up in this league. I lose to the 1-6 player. The guy who literally hasn't tried probably since week 2. That's frustrating. That's stupid. Here we go, looking to throw, gonna hit Gibbs for a first down, and now they're gonna run it again because, well, that's all they know how to do. This is a stupid loss, okay? This is stupid. So here we go. Gonna hand off because, well, they can run all over the place. To the 46. It's over. I don't see a way I win this. There is literally not a way I can win this. That interception was a killer. That interception was a killer. So here we go from the 46 of the Raiders. Goff going to hand off again because they can run it all over the place. Only picking up 2. Now Jared Tillery's on the ground for the Raiders. I can't even show my face anymore. Like, I can't even show my face anymore. I am losing to the one team who is 1-6. How do I do that? I suck. I am the worst fantasy football player ever. I mean, who loses? Who has a perfect team that loses to the 1-5 or 1-6 team? Who does that? Who does that? Who does that? I don't care. I don't care who I have in fantasy. I honestly don't care. I am like losing the ability to care in this league anymore. I'm sorry, but that loss is just so defeating. Like, if you lose to the 1-win guy, you know, week 3, week 4, okay, whatever. Everyone's low win counts. But week 8, your opponent is 1-6, and you're 7-0. And you get screwed because your tight end gets shot out of the game early because he's made of literal breakaway glass. And your opponent's team decides to go off the 1 week you play them. This team did 20 points over projected. He literally did 20 points over projected. Because Tyler Lockett exists. Get out of here, Tyler. Get out of here. I don't even get how this roster is 1-6. The guy just doesn't care. He has to just not care. He has Stephon Diggs, Tyler Lockett on the same team. His running back core is Derrick Henry and Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook ain't great, but still. This is at least a 2-3 win team I'm looking at. So here we go. Jared Goff gonna hand off because they can run it all over the board. And now it's 4th and 1. Because of course they run it on 3rd down. Why would passing exist, Dan Campbell? Hmm.
and had a nice career. And he's been fun to watch, and his lines certainly have. And out of the box hire when he got the job, he had interned there with as the interim head coach with Miami for a while.
Yep, 4th and half a yard.
Between he and Brad Holmes, they have really turned this organization around. It's been fun to see. These fans have been craving it for a long time.
4th and half a yard.
Fourth down at inches. You talk about Brad Holmes. It's a pretty incredible story. The work he has put now. He was a former
I mean, I don't even care anymore.
public relations intern.
Like, I cannot care about a team that goes out in such an embarrassing fashion.
PR intern, and then into the scouting department, and then director of scouting, and then making the
So,
and now getting this chance. What a job. He's done all
oh boy.
this team. And I think when you've been down the road,
I still have to muster the ability to do a video after this too, because I don't have time tomorrow. Because I need the extra hours at work, and the only hours that work are Tuesdays.
here's Goff, gets pushed from behind and gets the first down. But a flag is down. It's an offside against the Raiders. First down either way.
Don't take the penalty yards.
Defense, number 98. 5-yard penalty.
Of course, Jared Goff runs for a yard, which would give me 2 yards, which would give me 0.2 fantasy points, and instead they take a 5-yard penalty. That's funny. That is hilarious. I can't even get 0.2 points on a rush yards. Oh my god. Man. Oh boy.
To the Cowboys, who really look like they're hitting their stride. The Niners have lost 3 in a row. They're going into their
So yeah.
They're still the Niners, and they're getting healthy. Seahawks, you have to count on them at 5-2, and they're right there in the West.
2nd and 10 because Goff had to throw it away. And now they go to the run game because they proved they couldn't pass the ball. Oh my gosh. This is just torture at this point watching this game because I know I'm not going to win. The Lions, all they're doing is running the ball.
And that is that not a lot of people are really talking about it. When you bring up their name, everybody says, oh, yeah, no, they're really talented. They're doing a lot of good things. The offense is great. The defense is much better than they were a year ago. And they're
So,
they know all those things, but it's still San Francisco. Of course, they've lost 3. It's Philadelphia. It's Dallas. Dallas has to prove they can win the big game. I mean,
here we go, 3rd and 8.
easily could run through 4 field.
Goff going to look to throw. Over the... Oh, of course! Raymond! Raymond! Of course Raymond drops it. Goff throws it behind Raymond. Raymond had a chance at it, but couldn't bring it in. That was Drew's first touchdown of the season, yeah. You know, it's just, and it's tough when, it's not as tough when your fantasy team sucks. Like, not that your team sucks, you know, but when your fantasy team struggles and you're middle of the pack. Like, I have a 6-1 team. I lost this week. It hurts, but big whoop, you know? I got a fantasy team. It's 4-3. If I win, I don't care. If I lose, I don't care. It's big whoop, you know? I think I won that game anyway. But when you're 7-0, going up against a 1-5 team, and that happens to be the 1 week they go off, and the 1 week you get screwed, they get a field goal, and we'll see how it goes. Man. That hurts. But I think instead of the recap video this week, we're gonna do a power ranking adjustment or a tier list adjustment. So I think that's going to be the plan. So actually, I need to get a couple of things situated because if I'm going to do that video, I need to record it tonight. Because I don't have time to do that tomorrow. So let me just go ahead and do one thing real quick. So let me go ahead over to view channel. Yada, yada, yada. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, so the final tier list last time. Oh boy, how things change. How things change. Then we had Baltimore, Detroit, Kansas City, Miami, Philadelphia, Cleveland, followed by Green Bay, Houston, and Tampa Bay, Arizona, oh no. The Raiders pinned back to the 2. Okay. I'm looking at Khalil Dorsey, left leg of him, not looking great. Not looking great. But he does get up, which is amazing to see. Okay. So here we go. The Raiders starting this drive from their own 2 because the Raiders can't get back in this game to save their lives. And here we go. Garoppolo in shotgun. And here we go. Garoppolo gonna look to throw. Pressure coming. He hucks it away. Incomplete down the far sideline. Okay. So here we go. Second and 10. Garoppolo in shotgun, looking to throw. Pressure coming over the middle, incomplete. Roughing the passer on Jack Campbell.
He was slow to get up. He is up walking, but the hit. You see, he comes right up the middle and right there.
Oh, man.
Oh, right into the left knee.
Oh, right in that left knee.
I don't know how he got up, but he's up and in the huddle. He's up and he's going. Nobody has ever questioned Garoppolo's toughness.
Garoppolo looking to throw.
In trouble again, has to use
Gonna toss it. Caught to the 35 with Jacoby Myers.
his first target of the game. Came in with 37 catches, 18 yards.
Okay.
Yeah, good catch by Jacoby Myers. These wide receivers, they haven't had much action tonight, that's for sure.
So here we go.
Now down is Thayer Munford, making his third straight start out of
Are you kidding me? More injuries.
By the way, the backup quarterback tonight, Aiden O'Connell, the rookie with Hoyer. The emergency third quarterback, and we will take a break while they look at Munford. After a word from T-Mobile, we're back.
Okay.
iPhone 15 Pro. Why don't I have one? You need to go to
Ugh.
new and existing customers can get iPhone 15 Pro on them. I do need to switch to T-Mobile.
All right.
Reflection comment. You're very handsome, real comment. You don't need hair. Yeah, hair is for suckers.
At T-Mobile, get the new iPhone 15 Pro with titanium on
So yeah, here we go.
So Garoppolo is ready to go. Munford is replaced by Jermaine Illuminor, who was good last year, but has lost his starting spot at right tackle.
First and 10.
Las Vegas.
Oh, now I'm trying to talk to Garoppolo to see if he's going to come out of the game.
He's put 9 minutes and 20 seconds on the game clock. 9:20.
So a clock issue, which they fix and put 12 seconds back on.
So there we go. Clock issue has been fixed.
A 12-point
And here we go.
first down Raiders.
Garoppolo in shotgun here. Gonna take the snap, looking to throw. Pressure coming. Garoppolo gonna be sacked at the 29. And alone. So there we go. Okay. Going to look to throw. Pressure coming. Garoppolo sacked again. All right. The Lions getting ready to try to just ice this game here.
He's been a real bright spot for this defense this year. They've got two guys that are trying to pick him up, and he just keeps working.
Only started Judy week 2. Only started Cooper week 3. Both sitting on my bench. Ooh. Ooh. Here we go. Garoppolo going to hit on the outside. That's Renfro to the 25, to the 30, to the 35, 36 is where he's brought down. From 3rd and 28 now to about 4th down and about 10. And the Raiders are looking like they're going to go for it. So here we go. Here we go. Garoppolo in shotgun. Looking to throw. Pressure building off the edge. He's going to be sacked at the 27. Anzalone on the stop. Just like that. Just like that. Okay. So there we go. Oh, man. So the Lions have possession back. And they're going to run it down to the 20, down to the 18. So here we go. The running game's been going crazy tonight for Detroit. And here we go. Oh, man. So 1st and 10. Goff under center. Gonna hand off to the near side of the 10, to the 5, down to the 4. Okay. Man. So here we go. Goff under center. Gonna hand off, and there is the rushing touchdown. Flag on the play, though. Looks like it's going back. Maybe a hold call. Holding on Dan Skipper. Okay. So now that's going to make it from the 14-yard line. So 1st and goal. Goff going to be under center. And going to hand off. That's not going to go anywhere. It's going to be a gain of 2. So here we go. 2nd and goal. Second and goal. So it's 2nd and goal. Goff. We'll see what he's going to do. And Goff going to hand off again. Jahmyr Gibbs down to the 8. And they're going to blow it to add a little bit of extracurricular going on. But not a whole lot. And third down and goal. Here comes another run. Stats say drop Judy. Well, it's up to you what you want to do, John. So here we go. Man. So we're ready to go. The Lions all but have this game on ice. And Goff going to look to throw. Laporta drops it. Because you can't even give me a very small sliver of hope. Can you, Jared? So here comes a 4th and goal. And 4th and goal, Patterson. Never mind. No good. The Raiders having one timeout left. And there we go. Yeah, that's not a favorable matchup. Let's see. So here we go. First and 10 for the Raiders from the 20. And Garoppolo in shotgun. And gets in a man in motion to the near side. Renfro going to look to throw. Pressure coming. Dumps over the middle. Caught. That's Jacobs. Ball comes out. Myers picks it up to the 40. Yes, they did say St. Louis, John. They did. All right. And there we go. Over the middle, intended for Jacobs, dropped. And here we go. Okay. Second and 10. Garoppolo looking to throw. Going deep. And that's wide open to Devontae Adams, but he overthrew it. Oh, man. So there we go. Maybe you'll pick up the Chargers. Fair enough. The Chargers play next week. Garoppolo looking to throw. Pressure coming. He's going to be sacked. Okay. So let's take a look here. Oh yeah, they play Monday at the Jets. That is possibly a solid defense to be picking up. I say possibly because Zach Wilson is still a lethal potential threat. But here we go. Garoppolo looking to throw. Over the middle, going to be caught. Up to the 44, and that's not enough. Buccaneers up using, that's not good. That's not a good win. That's not a good matchup. And the Raiders are the Giants, I don't know about that. There's not really a good, solid defense that's a great option to do, but we'll see. Okay. Browns, Arizona, that's also not really favorable, but it is more favorable if Kyler Murray does not play because they will be playing against a rookie. So, Chargers, Raiders 3 and 4. Okay. 6 and 2. Steelers 4 and 3. Browns and Bengals both 4 and 3. So here we go. 2nd and 8 now for the Lions. Goff under center. Going to hand off up the middle of the 40 down to the 37. Titans Steelers might not be a bad pickup if Pickett doesn't play. That's, though, a bit more risky. Okay. Okay. Going to hand off again. Going to push and not going to get there. 4th and about 2. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Okay. Just updating my preseason predictions to see. So we're at the 2-minute warning. Okay. Let's see. Detroit's about to be 6 and 2. Minnesota 4 and 4. Doesn't break anything. Green Bay 2 and 5. Doesn't break anything yet. Chicago 2 and 6. Not breaking anything either. Atlanta and New Orleans at 4 and 4 apiece. Okay. Tampa Bay at 3 and 4. And Carolina at 1 and 6. Not breaking anything. Okay. Any favorite defense? It's tough. The Chargers, I feel, are going to be your safest bet because the offensive line is a weakness of the Jets, and the Chargers do have a scary front seven. But if Wilson gets going, it's going to be a nightmare. The Buccaneers absolutely avoid that defense like the plague. C.J. Stroud has been a really good quarterback this year. The Raiders or the Giants, well, that's very hit or miss. Very hit or miss. Daniel Jones is likely to play, so we don't know how Jones is going to look this week. So I would err on the side of caution and say probably not for them either. Browns at Arizona. Arizona is looking all right. I mean, if we know the rookie is starting, and we know Kyler Murray is not going to play this week, then I would say the Browns defense would be good as well. If Kyler does play, that becomes a little bit more scary of a thought for starting the Browns defense. Colts at Carolina. Colts could make some noise. Bryce Young had his day, but who do the Colts really have that are big name defensive players that are going to be game wreckers? 4th and 2, the Lions going for it. Goff going to throw, caught, and that's going to ice the game as it is a first down inside the 2-minute warning with no timeouts for the Raiders. That's going to do us a game here. But one last one, we'll take a look here. Titans at Steelers. If the Steelers quarterback is Mitch Trubisky, the Titans would be a solid start as well. So I would not go the Bears. The Texans might not be a bad pickup. The Giants, I don't know about the Giants. The Raiders offense hasn't put up a lot of points, but the Giants defense isn't particularly great either. The Titans defense, I don't know. Same with Carolina, I don't know. So I would probably, if I were you, I would keep an eye, see if Pickett's playing. Maybe if not, maybe pick up Tennessee. Cleveland's not a bad pickup if Kyler Murray is not playing this week. But your safest pick is the Chargers. That would be what I would go with if I were to make a change. Now, if you make a change, it's up to you. I don't know if I would make a change having the Niners defense. Just because the Niners they should rebound at some point, one would think. So, but yeah, that's going to be the final score here, 26-14, and I think at this point I'm probably going to call it a stream because I do have to work on the video that will be coming out tomorrow. John saying Tennessee is Thursday, 49ers have a bye week this week. If you can safely go without the bye, then I would recommend that. Just personally, because I feel like the Niners defense is going to rebound. But I can't fully guarantee that. It's tough. It really depends. Do you feel the Niners are going to rebound? If you feel like the Niners are going to rebound, then fine. Go for it. Otherwise, I don't know. And Devontae Adams immediately going home after this one. But yeah, I think that is about going to do it for me tonight, though. If you did like, don't forget to smash like and subscribe. It does help me out a whole lot. It'll help soften the blow of taking my first fantasy loss in this league. And I guess with that, make sure you guys ring the bell. And John saying thanks for the help. Thanks for doing, I think, and dropping Judy for the Chargers defense. That's a fair drop. All right, we'll see you guys later. Have a good night, John. Peace out and have